Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. Today we have a new Infinity release. This is the Kiel Saan. I'm going to say Kiel Saan. Kiel-san? Weedy? No. The Covert Assault Unit. So this is a big heavy infantry for oh god, I don't know. One of the bad dudes. One of the alien races. If I say the wrong one, someone's going to correct me. And if I don't say the right one, someone will correct me anyway. So as I said, definitely one of the heavy infantry models. You can see that is quite a big body by even 40K standards. So that's already a big plus. I've always found Infinity models to be far too small and willowy for my taste. So the fact that he's already on a 40mm base is definitely a big thumbs up in my book. Wouldn't be an Infinity model without a bag of parts. Thankfully it doesn't look like too many this time. We have his sword and a bunch of random bits of flash that we got to figure out are actually supposed to be there or not. We have his gun that I don't know where that goes. Like, really, I don't know where that's supposed to go. I still don't know, looking at the artwork. There's the one in his hand. I'm assuming on his back, or we'll just I'll figure it out. Oh, it's that right there. Never mind. And then we have his other blade that is tucked away on the back of his trench coat that is billowing dramatically. And I got it the wrong way. I should know that. There we go. Nobody can ever accuse most Infinity models of being in boring static poses. Emphasis on the most. There are a couple, but they're very few and far between. So, I'm going to get some clippers and some glue, and we're going to put Kiel Saan here. Kiel Saan. Kiel Saan? I don't know. His name's Kyle. I'm going to fix him good. I'm quoting old Robotech cartoons now. Anyway, okay. Let's get him put together. So, the Kiel Saan here is all ready for his covert assault. He's a big dude. I mean, he really fills this 40mm base. I like the pose, quite dynamic, but he's actually on the ground rather than leaping with one toe into the air on top of a rock that's barely attached to the base. See, he's got his extra gun here on his back. Everything went together really smoothly. No real issues there. And I searched all through my shelves, and I could not find a painted Infinity figure. And I know I've painted a bunch of Yujing stuff, and I know I've painted a couple of Pano models. I don't know where I put them, and I know I still own them. It's just I have no idea where they are. So you'll have to suffice today with our Space Marine friend here, and I do have a borrowed Boromite to hang out from Gates of Antares. There's a big size difference. And I hate showing off half-finished models, but I do have a couple of partly painted other heavy infantry options for Infinity. The Nomad's Bakunin and our... What is it? Ariana's Blackjack, if I remember correctly. That sounds right. And since I've got my Salamandra handy, just to give you a good size indication, I mean, when he's up to the torso of a Tag, you can tell he's a pretty big dude, and he's got a pretty big gun. Not as big as a Tag, but I mean, he definitely is big enough to mean business. So, there's these rumors continuing to float around about an easier, stripped down, ready to play, ready to learn Infinity, and I'm quite curious to see what that's going to be like. So I will continue to pick up interesting Infinity sculpts that appeal to me, which would be aliens and Xenos and stuff like that, or big dudes with big guns and big armor with big blades, because, you know, that's a thing I like. So anyway, cool looking figure, and I hope to paint it to justice, but, you know, looking at this stuff always is like, yeah, ain't gonna happen. I could at least get the basics down, so we'll have to settle for that, but otherwise, quite a cool looking figure, and hopefully he will find some use in a game somewhere. Oh, and it bears mentioning that I didn't realize that they have new bases that are marked off and labeled for all of the fire arcs, and I just grabbed a random hole to pick and attach him to it. So I'm thinking I might just fill that in, drill out another hole, and glue him on there. So at least he's facing the right way correctly, and then I can paint in all the different markations and all that junk. So that was first for me. I didn't realize they had already done that, but I guess I don't pay enough attention to Infinity to know that. So, oh well. Anyway, with that said, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, and we'll see y'all later, and hopefully be back here soon for more. Bye-bye!